日咧有朋自遠方來，咁咧就係喺德國咧就嚟咗位朋友，佢叫名咧就叫做 Frank Kermer。Hi Frank, welcome to Hong Kong.
Hey.
And so we have a German wine here
Great.
to welcome you from Germany. Where do you base in Germany?
In Stuttgart, that's actually in the southwest of Germany, a town, probably very famous not for wine, but for building cars. It's the home of Porsche and Mercedes.
Right, that we're very familiar with.
Yeah.
And mention a wine region that is close to your place.
Well, it's Württemberg. Actually, Stuttgart is the capital of the wine region Württemberg, but you hardly see those wines abroad, so they are only consumed inside the country.
Right, and we have Robert Weil here today, and it's a Riesling.
It's a Riesling, and it's one of the most famous German Rieslings. Certainly, it's one of the icon wineries we do have.
Right, and Frank 係咧就係 Master Sommelier 嚟嘅，咁佢咧就做咗喺呢一個行業做咗好耐啊，咁所以咧就今日咧就邀請佢嚟同我飲佢哋德國最出名嘅 Riesling， 咁同埋咧都講下佢對酒嘅睇法啦咁樣樣。So cheers, welcome to Hong Kong, and you're a Master Sommelier.
Yes,
so tell me how you get involved in this business or industry.
Well, as I said before, I grew up in a wine region, in a wine area, so wine actually has always been a daily business to me, even from times on when I was a little child. But actually, you're right, as a young student with 15 or 16 years old, I didn't appreciate wine. But I did appreciate fine dining. My parents always took me to fine dining restaurants, and I was always amazed by the food and the elegant waiters. And so I decided that I want to go to the hospitality industry as well.
Right.
And I started to become a waiter in a fine dining restaurant. And the sommelier of this restaurant saw that I'm quite interested in wine, and so he brought me to tastings and taught me about wine, and finally I became a sommelier myself.
Yes, and how do you get the qualification, or what is the what drive you to get the qualification of Master Sommelier?
Well, first of all, I have done as an assistant. I have worked as an assistant to a master sommelier, to a French master sommelier. So he brought me already on that path. But what I like most on that way is the international approach. To become a master sommelier, you really have to look beyond your own horizons and discover new horizons, become international, and that's what I really like, to have friends all over the world,
including me.
Yeah.
Right. So the wine that we're having today is it's a Haupttrocken wine.
Right.
It's
it
is in English. 英文就係即係 half dry 啦. So what is half dry exactly?
I mean, you're absolutely right. Half dry isn't word. It's not existing. It's like being half pregnant. I mean, either it's dry or it's not dry. That's a typical German term. I very much prefer the English term off dry. That really shows it. It's not dry. It's just a little off dry. Most of wine drinkers in Asia, but in America as well, think of German Rieslings as being sweet.
That's right.
But this wine is definitely not sweet.
It's off dry.
Yeah, off dry. There's just a little bit of a fruity sweetness to it, and it's interesting enough inside Germany. Most of the Rieslings we drink are definitely dry.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Yes, which is really, really food friendly.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. I mean, I do understand that wines for export markets, Rieslings for export markets, are sometimes a little bit sweeter because the sweetness balances the acidity. But when you have the wine with food, you do not need that sweetness because the acidity really helps with the food. It brings out the flavor and helps to digest the food.
Yes, so I really find this wine very, very well balanced between the acidity and very, very little sweetness. 佢呢隻酒咧，其實就頭先講過啦，就係off dry 啦。咁就其實我哋成日講乾啊、甜啊咁樣樣。咁頭先 Frank 都講過咧，喺德國好多嘅 Riesling 好多人都有個錯覺咧，就係話佢哋好多都係會帶甜啊。咁而家我飲緊呢一個 Robert Weil 咧，就係其中一個幾好嘅 example， 一個幾好嘅例子，就係佢其實佢有少少嘅甜味喺度，咁但係咧就唔係話好甜啊咁樣，咁亦都帶一少少嘅乾身，叫 off dry 啦。咁我哋喺食飯啊，同埋佢有一個好靚嘅酸度喺度，咁所以有好多嘅檸味啦，同埋一啲嘅好鮮香嘅花香啊咁樣。咁如果我哋係配襯呢個中國菜咧，其實係非常之理想。What a good way to start your journey here in Asia. So welcome and thank you very much.